Hey guys, yeah, how do I say this? It's a touchy topic. I a little bit insecure about this topic. I got a dad bod. I'm not proud of it. I'm not even a dad, so I haven't even earned the right to wear a dad bod, and that's frustrating the heck out of me. And I've been having this dad bod issue thing for a while now, and it just kind of sits around your belly, your love handles. Why do they call it love handles anyways? Because I know for a fact that nobody, when they're making love to me, are going to be hanging on for dear life to those handles. It's just not going to happen. So I think that's just like a fluff way of making them sound a little bit more attractive. They're not. They're hanging on there, those love handles. They annoy the hell out of me. And so I got this dad bod issue thing going on, and that's what my goal is. Because I want my performance as a surfer to improve, and I think the way to get into that, the angle to get to, I mean, if you look at the youngsters, they weigh nothing. They weigh nothing, and they just walk along the board out to the nose and cross-stepping, and they're doing it because they weigh nothing. I mean, you got to figure it's like a teeter-totter effect sometimes, and you know, the more weight you have at the end of the totter there, the more it's going to teeter, right? So I don't know if that made sense. In my mind, it made 100% sense. So I'm just figuring, well, health-wise, I want to lose the dad bod, and I want to do it because also just to make me feel good about myself, because I want to live a little bit healthier lifestyle, but I also want performance-wise for my surfing. It couldn't help. I know for a fact that a lot of the really great longboarders there, I mean, their legs are strong as hell, and they're really, really thin. They weigh next to nothing. And then, of course, there's a lot of experienced longboarders that weigh something, and they're the ones, you know, you impress, like, you know, the ones with the big beer guts going around and getting out to the nose, stuff like that. But that's amazing. They've been surfing for years, and they have amazing experience. I don't have that experience. I'm a beginner, a novice, and it just, I need all the advantages I can get, you know. So I don't want to be looking at all the skinny people and watching them get out to the nose because they weigh nothing and getting jealous and feeling bad about myself. I want to feel good about myself too. I want to feel good about myself physically, but I also want to get out there and perform better surfing. So doing the keto thing, I did it a while back, and it was a huge success. So I mean, I know some people say the nutrition, all the different styles, everybody says, oh, this will work, well, that's great, it might work for you. I know for a fact that the keto thing works for me. I did it a while back, and I lost a lot of weight around my gut and stuff like that. I actually was 100% keto. And why 100%? Because I can't do that 80-20 thing. People say, oh, just do the 80-20 thing or the 90-10 thing. I don't calculate in my head how much cake I've eaten. I don't calculate in my head how much I deserve because I've had a tough day at work or a tough week. So it's difficult for me to gauge, and I know there's a little devil in the back of my mind, the subconscious there, that I'm having the conversation, the dialogues with, the narrative. I've got a little narrative in my head where it's telling me, you know, that cake looks pretty good. I think you deserve it. You deserve an extra piece of cake. You deserve an extra. Go on, eat it. You love that, and I love cake. Who doesn't love cake? I love pigging out, stuffing my face. Of course, I don't do that, but the thing is, it's still kind of easy for me to lose the negotiations with myself. I know what's good for me, I know what's bad for me, and I know eating in moderation is definitely the healthy way to go, but it's also just kind of like it's not easy sometimes. You know, you want to live your life and enjoy life, and you got those little conversations and like, but then again, living life and enjoying life, it's kind of also fun doing it the holistic approach where you're living healthy, you're eating healthy. And you know, so I'm doing the 100% because I can't figure out the 80-20. It's easier for me to go all in, todos o nada, all or nothing, than it is for me to do 80 and 20. So I'm doing the keto. I'm trying to get rid of my dad bod. I've been doing it for 3 weeks now, and it's going all right. I've lost 7-8 kilos. That's not bad. And you know, I got the goal that I'm turning 50 on the 13th of July. And I want to, just give it a go. I don't really have a goal weight-wise because it's not about weight. I think it's more about just, you know, it's just about trying to feel good about yourself and lose some of those extra, you know, skinny fat kilos around the gut. That's what it's about for me. So I give myself 5 weeks, actually 6 weeks. I've been to 3 weeks now, and I feel good. That's the funny thing. I feel great. Like, I feel really good. Like, if you watched last week's or the last video I did, you could sense I was in a bit of a slump. I was getting back out of a slump, you know, but now it's like, you know, I feel good again. Like, I feel good about, and part of the reason I feel good about myself is definitely eating better and you know, just exercising a little bit more. And you know, the exercise thing too, I know there's going to be a ton of you out there that say like, well, you have to, if you're going to live holistically, you got to do a lot of strength training. And I love you guys for that. I love you guys, the strength trainers out there, but that's just not part of my daily routine. I do my morning yoga, and in a sense, you know, the movement patterns I do there where I'm lifting my own body weight. Like I said, I was up at 100 kilos, so if I'm lifting 100 kilos, that's pretty good. And it's, of course, it's not strength training, but the thing is, so you're doing eccentric strength training where you're doing slow movements, controlled movements, where you're not, you know, you're not stretching your muscles, you're stretching them out, but in a slow way. It's just a different way of doing things, and it's a different lifestyle, and it feels good for me. So we're all different now. If you're one of those strength trainer dudes, dudettes, I love you guys. You guys are awesome. It's just not who I am at this moment in my life. But I can do the yoga thing. I feel good about myself. I can do the keto thing. I feel good about myself. And I think performance-wise, I'm hoping that it's going to work out, and I'm going to have fun doing it. So I hope you guys are crushing it out there. Thank you guys for being patient with me and watching this one. And maybe you got to lose a little bit of kilos yourself if you want to improve your performance as a surfer. Who knows? A longboarder? I don't know. Get inspired. Do what you need to do. Live life. I'm not judging anybody. I love you guys, all of you guys, and we'll see you guys next time. You!